The phone rang. Room 412, Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. 9:47 p.m. Sarah's mother stared at it. Nobody called this late. Not the nurses. Not family. The phone kept ringing. Her daughter, tubes running from her small arms, oxygen mask fogging with each shallow breath, didn't stir. The phone rang again. Hello? Silence. Then breathing. Then a voice. Is this Sarah's mom? The voice was soft. Familiar in a way that made no sense. Her hand trembled. Yes, who is this? This is Michael. Michael Jackson. I heard Sarah's been asking for me. The world stopped. 3 weeks earlier, 80,000 people filled the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. The Dangerous World Tour. August 1993. Heat rising from the concrete. Screams so loud they drowned out the opening beats of Jam. Michael Jackson hadn't appeared yet, but the energy was already electric. In section 214, row K, seat 18, there was an empty chair. A bright yellow balloon tied to the armrest with a note. For Sarah. Get well soon. Love, Mom and Dad. Sarah Martinez. 12 years old. Diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia 4 months prior. She'd bought the ticket with money saved from birthdays, Christmas, chores. She'd circled the date on her calendar. She'd practiced the dance moves from the black or white video in her bedroom mirror until her legs ached. She'd fallen asleep every night with Thriller playing on her cassette player. Then the diagnosis. Then the chemotherapy. Then the hospital bed she couldn't leave. Her parents went to the concert anyway. They brought the balloon. They held it during Man in the Mirror. They cried when 80,000 voices sang the chorus without Michael even holding the microphone. They brought home a tour shirt. A program. A bootleg recording. Sarah held the shirt against her face and sobbed. Not because she missed it. Because she thought she'd never get another chance. But what nobody knew yet, not her parents, not the doctors, not Sarah herself, was that Michael Jackson had seen that balloon. Backstage, between She's Out of My Life and the encore, security had handed him something. A Polaroid. Someone in the crowd had taken a photo of the empty seat. The yellow balloon. The note. It had been passed forward, row by row, until it reached the front. A security guard had grabbed it during the break. Thought you'd want to see this, Michael. He stared at it. His hand, still trembling from adrenaline, held the photo like it was fragile. Like it might disappear. Find out where this girl is, he said quietly. Michael, we've got the encore in 3. I said find out where she is. The next morning, his tour manager made calls. Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. Room 412. Sarah Martinez. Stage 3 leukemia. Prognosis uncertain. Family unable to afford extended treatment beyond what insurance covered. No other children. Father worked 2 jobs. Mother stayed at the hospital full-time. Michael read the file. He read it twice. Then he picked up the phone. Back in room 412, Sarah's mother was still holding the receiver. Her mouth had stopped working. Tears were already falling. She looked at her daughter, eyes closed, breathing shallow, skin pale under fluorescent lights, and tried to form words. I don't, is this real? It's real, Michael said. I'm so sorry I couldn't meet Sarah at the show. I saw the balloon. I saw the note. Is she awake? Can she talk? Sarah's mother looked at her daughter. Still sleeping. Still barely there. She's resting. The medication makes her very tired. There was a pause. Then Michael's voice again, softer now. Can you wake her? Just for a minute. I won't keep her long. I need her to know I called. Sarah's mother moved to the bed. Her hand shook as she touched her daughter's shoulder. Sarah. Baby. Wake up. Nothing. Sarah, someone's on the phone for you. Her eyes fluttered. Barely open. Honey, it's Michael Jackson. Sarah's eyes opened. Fully. Instantly. She stared at her mother like she'd been struck. What? Her mother held out the phone. Sarah took it with both hands, oxygen mask still on, for tugging at her arm. She pressed it to her ear. Hello? Hi, Sarah. This is Michael. She froze. Her heart monitor beeped faster. Her mother watched her daughter's face transform, from exhaustion to shock to something else. Something that looked like the opposite of dying. Is it really you? Sarah whispered. It's really me. I heard you were supposed to come to my show. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it. I wanted to so bad. Her voice cracked. I had a ticket. I had the shirt. I was going to bring a sign. I know. I saw the balloon. That was really sweet. Your parents love you a lot. They went without me. She wasn't angry. Just sad. They told me. They said you made them go. That's very brave, Sarah. Silence. Then a sound. Soft at first. Then louder. Sarah was crying. I just wanted to see you dance, she said through tears. Just once. I practiced all the moves. I know all the words. I just wanted to be there. Michael's voice was quiet when he responded. Sarah, I need you to listen to me, okay? Can you do that? Okay. You're going through something really hard right now. Harder than most people will ever go through. And I know it hurts. I know you're scared. But I want you to know something. He paused. You're not alone. I'm thinking about you. And I'm going to keep thinking about you. And when you get better, not if, when, I'm going to make sure you get to come to another show. Front row. Backstage pass. The whole thing. I promise you that. What if I don't get better? She whispered. You will. You have to. Because I'm not doing that show without you there. Sarah's mother covered her mouth. The monitor beeped faster. Sarah's tears fell onto the hospital pillow. Do you believe me? Michael asked. Yes. Good. Now I need you to do something for me. What? I need you to fight. Every single day. Even when it's hard. Even when you don't want to. I need you to keep fighting, because you've got a concert to go to. Deal? Deal. Good. Now go back to sleep, okay? Rest. Get strong. I'll be checking in on you. Michael? Yeah? Thank you? No, Sarah. Thank you? The line went quiet. Then the dial tone. Sarah handed the phone back to her mother. Neither of them said anything. They didn't need to. The room felt different. The air felt lighter. For the first time in weeks, Sarah smiled. Subscribe now. This story is just beginning, and what happens next will absolutely break you. The next morning, a delivery arrived. A box. Large. Heavy. The nurse brought it in with a confused expression. This just came for Sarah Martinez. No return address. Her mother opened it. Inside, a sign. Dangerous. Tur jacket. A handwritten note on ivory cardstock. A CD player. A copy of every album Michael had ever released. And something else. A small teddy bear wearing a sequined glove. The note read, Sarah, keep fighting. Keep dancing. I'll see you soon. Love, Michael. Her mother read it aloud. Sarah held the teddy bear against her chest and cried. Not sad tears. Different tears. The kind that come when hope arrives after a long absence. 3 days later, the phone rang again. Same time. 9:47 p.m. Sarah answered this time. Hello? Hey, Sarah. It's Michael. How are you feeling? Better. A little. Good. That's really good. Did you get the box? Yes. I love it. I've been listening to Man in the Mirror all day. That's my favorite too. They talked for 20 minutes. About music. About her favorite songs. About what she wanted to do when she got out of the hospital. He asked about her treatment. She told him about the chemotherapy. The nausea. The hair loss. He listened. He didn't interrupt. He didn't try to fix it. He just listened. "You're so strong, Sarah," he said when she finished. "Stronger than me." "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are. I couldn't do what you're doing." Before they hung up, he said, "I'm going to call you again. Same time. 3 days. Okay? Okay. Get some rest. Keep fighting." "I will." He called again 3 days later. And 3 days after that. And 3 days after that. For 6 weeks, every 3 days, 9:47 p.m., the phone would ring. Sometimes they talked for 5 minutes. Sometimes 30. He never missed a call. Not once. Then, in October, something shifted. Sarah's white blood cell count started improving. Slowly. Then faster. Her doctors were cautiously optimistic. Her hair started growing back. She could walk to the bathroom without getting dizzy. She could eat without nausea. Her mother started crying different tears. The good kind. Michael called that night. "I heard the news," he said. "Your doctors say you're responding really well." "I think it's because of you," Sarah said. "No. It's because of you. You fought. You didn't give up. You told me not to. And you listened. That makes you a champion, Sarah." She smiled. Her mother watched from the corner, tears streaming silently. "Michael? Yeah? When do I get to meet you?" He laughed. A real laugh. Light. Joyful. "Soon. Real soon. I promise." 2 months later, December 1993, Sarah was discharged. She'd been in the hospital for 5 months. She walked out holding her mother's hand, wearing the tour jacket Michael had sent, teddy bear tucked under her arm. The sun hurt her eyes. The air felt cold. But she was alive. She was outside. She was free. The phone call came that night. "Congratulations, Sarah. I'm so proud of you." "Thank you, Michael. For everything. You did the hard part. I just cheered you on." "So, about that concert?" He laughed again. "I've got something better." "Better than a concert?" "Way better. How do you feel about coming to Neverland?" Sarah's breath caught. "Are you serious?" "Completely serious. You, your parents, next weekend. I want to meet you. Properly. Face to face." She couldn't speak. Her mother took the phone. "Michael? Hi, Mrs. Martinez. I'd like to invite your family to Neverland Ranch. This Saturday. A car will pick you up. I'll take care of everything." "Michael, we don't have the money for." "You're not paying for anything. It's already taken care of. Just say yes." She looked at her daughter. Sarah was crying. Smiling. "Alive? Yes. Yes. Thank you? Yes." That Saturday, a black limousine arrived. Sarah wore her tour jacket. She'd been too nervous to eat breakfast. The drive took 2 hours. When they arrived, the gates opened. The house appeared. Acres of green. A Ferris wheel. A zoo. It looked like a dream. Michael met them at the entrance. Casual clothes. Sunglasses. Shy smile. He walked toward them, and Sarah froze. This was real. He was real. He was standing right there. "Hi, Sarah," he said softly. She couldn't move. Couldn't speak. Just stared. He knelt down to her level. Eye to eye. "You made it," he said. "You kept your promise. So did you." He smiled. Then he hugged her. Not a celebrity hug. Not a photo op hug. A real hug. The kind that says, "I see you. I know you. You matter." She cried into his shoulder. Her parents cried watching. He didn't let go until she did. They spent the entire day together. He showed her the animals. The arcade. The movie theater. They rode the Ferris wheel. They ate cotton candy. He asked her about school, about her friends, about what she wanted to be when she grew up. I think I want to help sick kids, she said. Like me. So they don't feel alone. That's beautiful, Sarah. You'd be amazing at that. Before they left, he took her to the music room. A grand piano in the center. Gold records on the walls. I want to give you something, he said. He reached into a drawer and pulled out a small box. Inside was a necklace. A silver chain with a single charm, a tiny treble clef. This was given to me a long time ago, he said. By someone who believed in me when nobody else did. I want you to have it. Michael, I can't. Yes, you can. You fought for your life, Sarah. You won. That makes you a warrior. Warriors deserve something to remember their battle. He placed it around her neck. She touched it with trembling fingers. Thank you, she whispered. No, he said, smiling. Thank you for reminding me why I do this. Years later, Sarah became a pediatric nurse. She wears the necklace every shift. When children ask about it, she tells them about a phone call. About a promise. About a man who stopped everything just to make sure one little girl knew she wasn't alone. Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. Sarah was at work when she heard. She excused herself, went to the supply closet, and cried. Not for the superstar. For the man who answered the phone at 9:47 p.m. when nobody else would have. The teddy bear still sits on her bedside table. The jacket hangs in her closet. And every night at 9:47 p.m., she looks at her phone and remembers, someone saw her. Someone cared. Someone fought for her when she couldn't fight alone. That's Michael Jackson's real legacy. Not the moonwalk. Not the records. The phone calls nobody knew about. The promises he kept. The lives he saved just by showing up. Share this story if you believe kindness changes everything. Subscribe to honor the moments that matter. And remember, one call, one moment, one person caring, it can save a life.